Hi there guys, it's me again, Jenny from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. As I promised at the end of the About Audrey flip through, I have another journal to share with you today. This one is called Thrilling Places, and it's a kind of vintage style travel style journal. It's a repurposed book with three signatures, and it's really been inspired with by this vintage card, this beautiful vintage card that I found in the charity shop a little while ago. So I've popped it. It's quite long, you know, panoramic view, so I cut it in two and I've put some on the back as well. But I just love the colours. I love the colours on it, and combined it with this this beautiful vintage lace. Not lace. The lace isn't vintage. The fabric. So I've done a collage with that and with the lace that isn't vintage, but I thought it complemented it really well. So I've got some. Did a little combination of the brown and the olive green lace on the back, and it's tied. It's tied with the brown lace. So we'll go straight in. And I've featured some of the graphic 45. It's sort of some travel ephemera as well. So that's what's on the front here. And I've just done a little collage on the first signature with the vintage fabric, the vintage 45, little pocket, and just some little bits of ephemera that came with that little pack, which I thought was quite nice, and decorated it with a little postage stamp goodies from that little pack. So I said it's three signatures, lots of things tipped in. So again, you've got the graphic 45 little tuck spot here, and just a little card. I just love the colours and how it complemented. I found this like a pen drawing in a book, and I really liked it. So I've popped it, sewn it onto some coffee dyed paper. It just looks so nice. So I popped that in there like that, like so, and I had some just some paper which I've popped in, coffee dyed that. That's good for journaling. And as you can see, that was from that package of the works. I don't remember, last week I did the unboxing, and this is from one of the little paper packs. So I've popped that in there, and little combination of all sorts of things really. Another pocket here I've popped in. I've got a vintage stamp here, and that's from the graphic 45 pack, as is this one. Made a little tag here with my vintage suitcase stack. You've probably seen that before, and I love it. And this is from the communique. Still got a little bit of that ephemera left from the graphic 45 communique. And this is a little vintage postcard I picked up in one of my little local places that I go to. In fact, I do have some more somewhere. Anyway, so I'll pop that in. I think that's France, is it? Caravanning in France. But I just thought it went well in this travel themed kind of. I'll pop that back so I'll remember where to put everything, if you can bear with me. Again, just some book page with yeah, a picture here of this town square, and again I've done a tag, and I've popped some of these little journaling cards that I think I made probably in the summer. With a napkin decoupage. I've made quite a few, and I popped quite a few in this one as well. A little bit of coffee dyed paper there, that was from the works stash from last week. This is a linguaphone page, and it's French, I think. Yeah. And just a little selection of papers. Excuse my husband there, who forgot that I was filming by the sound of it. Anyway, more journaling paper. Coffee dyed. I really like this little one. It says, "Today I'm thankful for." It gives you a little date. And craft paper, that's for journaling. This is a part of a vintage poster for the English Railway. I think it's really pretty. And so I've popped it in there. You'll see the other side in a mo. But I've also I've popped quite one of each of my little cityscape washes to embellish this book. Again, that's Anglophone, is it? Yeah. I thought that was quite nice because you've got like them going off on a little cruise and all sorts of holiday type things, travelling-y things. Is that a Monet? Is that a Monet? Can't remember. Little cityscape again, a sort of little vintage one, which I thought would be quite nice for the centre page. Renoir, that's what, yeah. Anyway, coffee dyed, Linguaphone, little diary, travel diary, my travels, place and date, at the top there, and at the bottom here, is, again, that's some of that washi landscape from around the world, which I think is really pretty and in keeping. That's the other side of that poster, and one of my, I thought this was from the Great Western Railway, so I did one of my vintage railway stamps on that side. I thought that looked quite nice. So it's just a fun little journal, really. I say it's travel themed, but you don't have to use it for travelling, or it could be a little gift for somebody who is. Again, that's a little bit more of the vintage Linguaphone page. Put it in there, and it's got the, it's hard to show it here. Can you see it? A little picture of the port and the boats, the ships coming and going. The little card on the side there, and I've done some burlap as a tab for the, oh, here we go. Sorry, always do that. So done burlap as it on a tab there, and it's got the Tim Holtz little pin that says memento on that one, and a little brass bead. Oh, is it brass? I don't know what it is actually, but it is vintage. Well, I'm not sure what it is. To be fair, so don't quote me on it. So the inside pocket has a couple of these little playing cards with the vintage railway images on them, and also postcard from my good self, which is the coffee dye, not coffee dye, the decoupage, and a coffee dyed postcard which I've popped in with one of my wide washes. It would be good if it's the right way around, wouldn't it? Really, very sort of vintage writing style type thing. Second signature. Oh no, it's not. That's still the first. I picked this up in one of our charity shops a little while ago, and I thought I really liked it, so I've just popped it on there. I thought it was quite in keeping. This is a bit of scrapbook paper. It's not vintage, but I liked it. It's like a more modern cityscape type thing there. I like the colours with it. And on the back, it's got pockets. Another postcard. I've got this beautiful washi here, like an oriental scene. And this was from one of the punch outs from the Graphic 45 Ephemera pack. I thought I'd pop it there as like a little frame. So again, some coffee dyed paper, some more of the Linguaphone page. I thought it went really well with this journal. Craft paper, coffee dyed. I like the colour of this. It's an old sort of embroidery, 1970s embroidery book. I did a little collage here of a postage stamp and then my little postmark. I thought that looked quite nice there. Again, some of that coffee dyed little note paper, and it's blank on the back. Pop this in. What did I do with that? Oh, this is just a little bit of scrapbook paper, but I thought it looked really nice. It'd be nice for journaling, and I popped a little bit of the Graphic 45 on the, just to embellish it a little. So this is the, I think, is this London? Might be the London washi. on coffee dyed. Yes, I think it is. And you can see, is that the Eye, London Eye, Tower Bridge, and whatever that is, I don't know. Not gonna lie. Somebody will know, I'm sure, and put me right in the comments below. That would be fab if you recognise where that is. This was a piece of wallpaper that I had. I've had for a while. I've just thought I'd pop it in there. I like the colours with it. This is a flip out from an image from a book about Morocco. I think it's Morocco or Turkey. Anyway, one of the two. It's really nice. And that goes for the centre spread on there. A little bit more of a graphic 45 ephemera, and it's on the other side of that wallpaper. What have I done here? Oh yes, I've just popped this in because I just really liked it, and I thought I'd sewn it in and I hadn't, but I thought I really liked it, so I thought that could go in there like so. I might just put a little cheeky little paper clip on there to keep that in. Just done a little stamp of vintage camera, you know, like a Polaroid camera, so fashioned one. More other side of that. Oh, let me see if I can. There you go, with that linguaphone, something by the sea. Right, there we go. And I've just popped a selection of tags in here, which I've stamped just in the sepia, and the old-fashioned biplane. I really like that, and I just put them side by side, and I kind of stamped it like that. That was the idea. And another of the postcards. And on this I've stapled in the vintage fabric and some glass beads in that sort of turquoisey blue, which I think looks gorgeous. So third signature now. That's a little bit of Daphne's Diary that I fell in love with during the summer, but I thought that looked nice in this. A little bit of, I think it's from Paper Chase, a little last piece of that I have. I really love that paper. And I've sewn it onto the map, wallpaper map, and the other side of it is a little pocket, which you come to see. Bit of Daphne's Diary with a sticker just for journaling. Tiny bit more of my washi. That looks quite Mediterranean, doesn't it? Beautiful blue sea and the white buildings. Lots of coffee dyed. More of the wallpaper. Other side of that paper that's Today I'm Grateful For. Another piece of that wallpaper. This is basically an actual map from a book. And that is a Degas, is it? I just love the colours, that's why I popped that in there, to be fair. And the centre spread looks like wow, I don't know where it looks like, but it's a city, probably in North Africa, somewhere like that, or maybe the Med, but I liked it, so I popped that in with the centre spread of the third. Oh, that's Turkey, that's the map, another bit of the wallpaper. Pop that in there like so, kind of random, like somebody would just pop it in as a last thought, last minute kind of thing. Very Mediterranean again. Bit of Daphne's Diary. That's the other side of that piece of wallpaper, and I popped the little postcards in there. Bit of Daphne's Diary. That's into the third signature. And we've got some burlap and a little bead. So this will be in my Etsy store by the time you see this video. I hope you like it. I'd like your feedback below, any comments, and please like and subscribe if you do like and haven't subscribed. Take care, and thanks for joining me on my journey. Bye. Bye.